People kept wanting to twist the bottle on top of the test tube and like contain me. I'm not containable.
Ally, do you want to have a little fun?
Sounds mean.
It is. You know what arouses and frustrates them at the same time?
What?
Two beautiful women into each other.
Shall we dance?
Let's.
I almost didn't take the job because I thought, oh, I got this lead role in this play doing regional theater. Why wouldn't I take that over this guest star role? I mean, you know what I mean? I was so confused between what was what. And my manager was like, you will be doing this guest star role. And I was like, well, why would I do 8 days of filming when I could do 3 months of regional theater? I was so out of it. You know, I mean, for me, I was like, I'm going to be a lead as opposed to some like, you know, number 24 on the call sheet. By the way, I didn't even know what a real call sheet was at that point. So I didn't really know what was going on. And not until much later did I find out that that people started to obviously pay attention to Lingwu, really loved her, but then there was a lot of controversy about her character, people saying that she was a dragon lady, which, by the way, I didn't know what that meant. So I had to ask people, what does a dragon lady mean? I thought, it sounds pretty great. I don't know what it is, but then turns out it's another slur. And I kind of was shocked because I thought, well, she's strong, she's fierce. You know, Portia de Rossi was playing a strong, fierce, beautiful woman. Why isn't she a dragon lady? Like, I don't get it. And then, I look like this. So because she's Caucasian looking, she is not a dragon lady, but because I am Asian, they connect the dragon with the Asian. I was like, okay, this is the beginning of me learning what racism is in a very different way.
I'm Doris. I'm sorry for all this confusion. I had you on the schedule for next week instead of this week. I don't know what happened.
That's what I'm here to figure out.
Well, you are the efficiency expert, huh?
Yes, I am. Bitch, I heard that.
Ooh, barracuda.
The important thing about Alex was that we found a voice for her because they really didn't know where she was and she was like a mess. And I thought there were so many iterations of the script that we went from white back to white. And, you know, there's a lot of colors between white and white. So it was this constant revising and, I guess finding and discovery of who this person was going to be, in addition to a lot of other things that were happening. And not just for me, but I think for feminism in general. You know, there was a lot of rumors about infighting and, God forbid 3 women are leads. It's like crazy. The curiosity of 3 women together, like that's not in some, X-rated movie was like, what? What are we going to do with that? And if it hadn't been, for the box office, it would have been the end of that, right? So we really lucked out in that way that it became a cultural phenomenon in that sense.
As your leader, I encourage you from time to time, and always in a respectful manner, to question my logic. If you're unconvinced a particular plan of action I've decided is the wisest, tell me so. But allow me to convince you, and I promise you right here and now, no subject will ever be taboo. Except, of course, the subject that was just under discussion.
Quentin really wanted that character. He loved Oren and he wanted me for Oren. There is an elegance and there's almost a grace and a law behind it. We were able to use the costume as a way to show the elegance of the art. I had said to Quentin, I really want to have this moment before we start the fight where she bows to her. Because they are, even though they're not necessarily enemies, like this is the time they're gonna come head to head. And she's been waiting for this moment. She knew it was gonna come, right? And here she is. I mean, she didn't know she was alive, but here she is. So let's do it with elegance. Let's do it by the law. And so, and he was open to that, luckily, right? Because I think that brings a different feeling to this moment as opposed to just like, like running towards each other, screaming like banshees.
Are you ready?
I was born ready.
Oh! Can I punch through walls? Can I do a quadruple backflip?
Focus. Focus. That flabby panic is not the warrior. You just need to believe.
Oh! That was awesome! Let's go again!
John Stevenson brought me through this area where they had all of these drawings and these ideas and these sketches of all the different characters in the world. And they really did so much to research and understand the history of China and the colors and also the different iterations of Viper. Viper looked very different, in the beginning. And then they added these lotus flowers to her. And just even the way that she moved, it was something then that they did not, it was like a breakthrough. That the character was able to slither and move in a certain direction. It was like a big breakthrough back then. I mean, you think about it now, it's like, it accelerated so much, but I remember that being such a big moment for the animators, you know what I mean? And for them to be able to do that. And now I guess it's almost like it's normal.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Mr. Hello? Excuse me, Mr.
Do you believe in love at first sight? I know what you're thinking. The world is a cynical place and I must be a cynical man, thinking a woman like you would fall for a line like that. The thing is, I have never loved anyone as I do you right now.
I think it was one of my greatest challenges. And I say that because I had never done something that was so long in the making. 7 seasons, 24 episodes per season was a lot. And it was when I started to direct, actually. That's where I learned to direct or was able to direct. And when I look back on it, this is a character that she didn't just jump out of the box, right? She was actually a very quiet character who witnessed quite a bit and then started to get more and more involved because she was his sober companion, right? And then she started to become, I guess, more animated in a way, and their relationship was dynamic in the quiet.
At first, I just sensed it, and then things moved.
Moved?
Yes.
What things?
A lot of things. I saw it.
You saw it? You saw things move?
I saw the aftermath. And there's a feeling I get, and sometimes it's really, really strong.
What feeling?
Agoraphobia.
I don't think I know that word. What does that mean?
It's the fear of being forgotten or ignored, and I can feel it. It's here, in the house.
I think that Steven really is somebody who has a great vision. And then he tries to manifest it by then putting together people and then just doing it. He's not a man of many words, and I appreciate that about him. I really think that he trusts who he hires, and we did this almost as an experiment. And he did say before we started, I think it was on the day we started, the first day we started, he's like, look, this is either gonna work or it's not. All right, let's go. Like action. Like, oh, he has a point. Don't think too much about it. Just, go.